presentation of the National Football League.
Greetings from just across the New York-New Jersey border in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Kansas City Chiefs and the New York Giants on Sunday Night Primetime. On the visiting sideline, there's the Chiefs head coach, Andy Reid. His guys at 2-0 to begin 2025. Across from him, the head coach of the Giants. His guys on the other end of the spectrum. They're 0-2 to begin this year. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. The Pro Bowler Brandon Aubrey has a set. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. They're led by the former first-round pick out of Duke, quarterback Daniel Jones.
It was pretty clear after sitting down with him earlier in the week that he was just not satisfied with last week's performance. And while he was so clear, he's like, listen, I am thrilled that we won the game. He goes, I understand if we want to continue to stack up wins, I need to be better. And it starts with protecting the ball. So back to basics this week in practice, trusting what he sees, relying on his understanding of the offense. If all those things come together, I think we'll see a better performance out of him today.
They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
It is 3rd and 10. Shotgun now for Jones. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. The rookie out of Penn State, Abdul Carter, having success early in his career. His 2nd sack in these first few weeks of the season. On 4th down, here comes the lefty punter, Jamie Gillett. This brought in out past the 20. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They're led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2025 draft out of the U, out of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
We both could get the sense from talking to him this week leading up to today's game, Mike, just the amount of pressure he felt that was on his shoulders and, frankly, in the entire locker room. They need to get their first win. You study NFL history, starting a season 0-3. Not many teams have ever made the playoffs in the Super Bowl era, only 6. So if they want to get a chance to find themselves in the playoff hunt, if they just want to get their season on track, a win today is going to go a long way.
Rolling right. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Flush to his left. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
To throw is Ward. Here it is, he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Here we go, here we go.
Throwing, Ward. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And it's downfield to the tight end pitch. And he's going to have the Giants' 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
First and 10 at the 14.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Not much there, maybe a yard. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set, let's go.
Play fake, now Ward to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Giants. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the 1st round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Khalil Herbert to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. On the sideline, the unmistakable Andy Reid as the Chiefs take the field once more. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
60 by 6,
From the gun, it's Jones. That's caught inside by Pittman on the slant. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. One caught by the former Lion, T.J. Hawkinson. And he's going to be taken down, but there is a flag on the field. You wonder if that was a push-off.
Still 2nd down.
Here's Hawkinson in motion. Jones to throw on 2nd down. A short one taken by Hawkinson. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. Sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Throwing his jet. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Abdul Carter. He gets in to record his second sack here in the first quarter.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
Here's Jamie Gillen on now. He's out to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Giants offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And not much there. Good defense. To no gain.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Cougar 19!
On second down, here's Ward. Right side, and is brought in by Felton. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
Cowboy 80! Steady!
Now, first down throw for Ward. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
60 by 6.
Out of the gun, Ward. He'll find the rookie out of Ohio State, Emeka Ibuka. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
16-yard line.
Throwing again is Ward. To the right, that's Pitts. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Go!
Ward to throw again. He's got it at the 3. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal.
Ready! Go!
Mitchell on this defense. Backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. A little closer. Here's second and goal.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Cup 19! Cup 19! Ready?
Shotgun snap for Ward. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
70 Timberwolf! Ready?
From the gun, here's Ward. And he'll take it on in. And 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, New York. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus, there's a different clarity, there's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Makes the score Giants 14, Chiefs nothing.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Khalil Herbert on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. So, here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. So far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. On the ground is Jalen Warren. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 7. Austin brought in motion. Working from the gun, it's Jones. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing, Jones. Here's a screen set up for Warren. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Good-looking screen play there. A gain of 11 and a 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now, Jones. Caught by Nakua on the out route. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Jones. Nakua snags it over the middle. And he'll take this one in. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, KC. Greg, we better tie those shoelaces tight. We could be in for a track meet. Great start on offense in this one.
Yeah, it certainly has, Mike, and I think the biggest thing for this offense is how they bounce back to some early adversity. They found themselves trailing here in the first quarter, and they cut into that lead. I got a feeling this thing's going to go back and forth, and we're going to have some fireworks ahead of us.
On the return is Dante Thornton. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Giants offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. The left side, and it's caught by Felton. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the give, it's Mitchell. Open space to the 35. And he'll get into the end zone. Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown, New York. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Aubrey now for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Giants will take a 21-7 lead.
Chiefs 7.
So now, after the touchdowns, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Herbert on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
now on first down. And that'll wind up incomplete. Triple zeros on the clock. The first quarter has come to an end. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Giants leading this one early. More from MetLife Stadium after this. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. They've got it with a second down and 10. Shotgun now for Jones. That's out wide to Warren. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
He'll get this into the hands of Austin. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 15.
Jones to the air again. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
To the right side, he's got Hutchinson, his tight end. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
From the gun on third down, Jones. He's got his tight end, Hutchinson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the... line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. On first and 10, it's Warren. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Jones going to try and throw on third, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Here's Ryan Fitzgerald to try the field goal. This will be from 47 yards. His kick is good. And the Chiefs cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Giants offense ready for this next possession. Hey, Greg, no one better than you to talk about the rookie crop of tight ends, especially at the top. A couple of guys who have Midwest ties, played in the Big Ten, now find themselves in the Midwest, especially close to Loveland, who's a Chicago Bear tight end.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, Mike, when I watch Loveland play, you look back and watch his tape from Michigan, there's 2 guys that play tight in the NFL. Here's the guy that you have to script open. He's going to catch flat routes and naked routes, and he's going to catch the easy ones, and he'll run after and get what he can. And then there's the guys, Mike, that get themselves open. They can...
A throw left side, going to be intercepted.
He's going to have a lot better moments than this one, Mike. You just can't force that throw. Not at this level. It's going to cost you more times than not. This young rookie, hopefully this is one that he can learn from and not continue to repeat.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Ray going to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember where a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line. They would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line, because the difference in 3 points over the course is not worth the field position.
And the play callers in the NFL are a lot like the people who play the video games. Let's go for it on 4th down. We're seeing it more, and it adds to the excitement of the NFL in 2025. Throwing on 3rd down, Ward. He gets this complete to Dulcich. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
Got it. Ready?
2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Again, it's Ward. Out to his right. That is caught. Back corner of the end zone. Emeka Egbuka. Touchdown, Giants. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
This taken at the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Jones. That's pulled in on the left by Nakua.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Caught left side by Hawkinson. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. 15 yards through the air. And the Chiefs have a first down.
A gain of 15.
Let's go now.
First down, Chiefs.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Here's Hawkinson in motion. Jones now on first down. That's caught once again by Hawkinson. And he's into the end zone. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown. Kansas City. The extra point is up and good. And the Chiefs will cut the deficit down to 4. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Ray gonna return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Giants offense and Emeka Ibuka set to take over once more. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried the first half, it hasn't worked.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On first down, it's Ward. Now right catch made. That's Ibuka. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now, first down throw for Ward. Right side, and it's brought in by Felton. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. First and 10.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready,
Out of the gun, Ward. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing again is Ward. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 30 yards.
Okay, ready?
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Okay.
Ward to throw again. Finds his tight end, Dulcich. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Stephanie! Bronco 80!
To the air again. Ward. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. At 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, New York. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Giants add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Jones. He finds Austin with the ground. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Austin. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Gun, it's Jones. He'll step up and run this. Jones into the slide, protects himself, and picks up the first down.
It's a gain of 18. And the Kansas City Chiefs.
He'll drop to throw. This one grabbed by Austin.
Jones pass. To Calvin Austin. A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 37-yard line.
Here comes 2nd and 4. Shotgun now for Jones. A throw on the move is caught. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop at 45 seconds to go until halftime. On 1st down, Jones. Again, they target Pittman. He's got another catch. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And you're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
And that is Hunt in the end zone. He's in. Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Chiefs.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
The extra point is good. And the Chiefs will cut the deficit down to 4.
Chiefs 31.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown. The Giants offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he's going to, and I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look. And indeed, this call will be overturned. Tries to get it to Kyle Pitts. And 3rd down coming up.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
From the gun, here's Ward. He'll get this outline to Mitchell. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. So, halftime straight ahead. And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the third quarter.
Ryan Fitzgerald set to
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Giants offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll start out first down and 10. On play action, it's Ward. That's hard. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. 32 yards.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Shotgun snap for Ward. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
Throwing, Ward. Moving to his right. To the right. That's Pitts. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
This is a great example of why it's so critical that on defense, everybody does their job. You got a free hit blitzer coming right at the quarterback, but because they don't contain him in the pocket, they allow him to escape, and it doesn't allow that blitz to get home.
And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Here's first and 10.
Warriors 70. Come on, come on.
Again, it's Ward. He's got the connection there to Ibuka. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Still first down.
Get it. 70 Lions.
Here's Ward. This one not quite on target. Let him too much. That one falls incomplete. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. That one incomplete. Good job. Pittsburgh there separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Third down and 20.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
To throw is Ward. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to do a better job of generating chunk plays once he gets outside the pocket and they transition into scramble drill. Instead, nobody really uncovers downfield, forces him to make a difficult throw, and falls incomplete.
This one off the upright. He had the distance, but it's no good. And the lead holds steady at 4.
Mike, I'll tell you, off his foot, I thought he had it the entire way. I mean, sometimes you get lucky and the ball kind of kicks in off the upright, but other times you don't. And in this case, the upright sent it right back.
That'll be caught by the running back one. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
First down. It's a gain of 23 yards. And the first down
short one taken by Hawkinson. And he'll be written out of bounds after a gain of 6.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Here's Hawkinson in motion. Jones now on first down. That's out wide to 1. And he will score! Jalen Warren. Touchdown, KC. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Ray going to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin then. The Giants offense ready to see what they can do. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Ty Felton, the intended receiver that time. And it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Now it's Ward. Pushed out to his left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Ward to throw again. He finds a man downfield. It's Felton. And he is out of bounds. Markham at the 25. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
25-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
To the air again. Ward. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
Felton, incomplete.
Here we go. Here we go.
2nd and 10 at the
19, 18.
25-yard line.
Ready.
Throwing again is Ward. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Ward. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
He'll buy time left. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance and it paid off. 1st and goal coming up.
That's another Giants 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Throwing is Ward. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Brad Solson. Touchdown, New York. On for the PAT is Aubrey. His kick is good. The Giants have taken a 4-point advantage. touchdown. Out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to get back at it. Trail by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Here's Hawkinson in motion. He'll start this on the ground with Warren. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Trying the left side, and caught by Pittman. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a 1st down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Gun, it's Jones. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. They'll work just shy of midfield on 2nd and 9. Shotgun now for Jones. Looking across the field, it's complete to Pittman. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
They run with Warren. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. 19 more on that one, and another 1st down.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the 3rd quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
And good yardage there after the catch to wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
2nd and 3 at the 4-yard line.
Throwing now is Jones. The 2nd down throw is incomplete. They can keep the drive alive if they get to the 4, but facing 3rd down at the moment. Now, Jones. That is caught by the tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Kansas City. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
The extra point is good.
And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball game.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more.
Here we go.
They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Cup 19. Let's go.
From the gun, here's Ward. This one caught by Felton. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of
6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
He's going to let this one go deep. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Covering very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Back to throw is Ward. The right side, and is brought in by Felton. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
15-yard pickup there. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
And the Giants 1st down.
70
First
Lions.
and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. Down at the 12. It's first and 10.
Cougar, 19 tight. 19 tight.
Shotgun snap for Wolves. Out right, catch made. That's Ibuka. Now after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Come on, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready,
Throwing, Ward. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get them the ball.
To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he's got another one. And 9 Mitchell. Touchdown, New York. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. So now after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Chiefs offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Play action now. It's Jones. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 17 yards, the gain there. 1st down, KC.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
They run out of the gun with Warren. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. 4th quarter begins on the ground. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 16-yard line.
Here's Hawkinson in motion. Working from the gun, it's Jones. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And 7 yards to go.
Here's Jones to throw. This one grabbed by Austin. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Right side, complete to Nakua. He's driving for the goal line, will be stopped short, but has enough for the 1st down. Warren trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
This defense is able to get the hold here on 1st down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4 down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. For the lead, here is 3rd and goal. Throwing, Jones. And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. They've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Jones to throw for it on 4th down. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
Yeah, I don't think this coach has much of a choice. I think he had to go for it. A field goal doesn't help you a whole lot. They're trying to take the lead here late in the game. But what a stand by this defense coming through, keeping them out of the end zone.
The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. That one is snuffed out. Going to lose yardage. Back to the 3.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Here's Ward. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Here we go, set. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And he's very close to a 1st down, out of bounds right at the marker. Spot is just a little short, so it is 4th down.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
And he will have a Giants 1st down. No problem there. They get the first by plenty on that 4th and inches.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him. And I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
They'll go again with Mitchell. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd
From the
and
25, here's 2nd and 8.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now it's Ward. That's to the right side and incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
Got a man! It's Ibuka! Complete! Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
19, 65, 65.
Out of the gun, Ward. That's caught. It's Mitchell. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. The break the huddle coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go, Giants. 1st down.
Panther 60, Panther
1st
60.
and 10 at the 44-yard line.
To the air again. Ward. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's now second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Get it.
Ward to throw again. A toss left side, caught by his running back. It is 3rd and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolf. Ready.
Throwing again is Ward. He manages to give the throw away and completes it. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
Ready.
Winston to throw on first down. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On the handoff, here comes Mitchell. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Ready. Blue way.
From the gun, Winston. This one's behind the 4. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Time, Felton. Touchdown, Giants. That is 2nd touchdown tonight. Now Aubrey for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Giants will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Herbert on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. The line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Shotgun now for Jones. That's caught by Puka. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard
It's
line.
a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
On the handoff, this is Waller. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Gonna lose a yard.
Javon Kinlaw on the tackle.
Now Jones. He'll set up the screen. It's Pinkman out there wide. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Throwing is Jones. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Daniel Jones sacked. Loss of 5 yards. And it's
The tight end going in motion to the left. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. We are set for 4th and long. They'll go for it. It's Jones. Taking this one downfield for Hawkinson. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. No easy completions. And this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Now, right catch made. That's Ibuka. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
18-yard line.
Ready. Blue way. Hey, stop.
They'll drop to throw. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Sean Lattimore there defensively.
Ready. Wait. Back, we do that. Let him go.
Winston. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down.
Blue way. Let him go.
To throw, here's Winston. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. We'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This, about as short as you can get. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Giants add on to their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get free.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So, here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Trying the left side and caught by Pittman.
Jones pass.
Here's 2nd down.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up
They'll send a tight end in motion right.
24-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. The crowd at MetLife on their feet for 3rd down. Gun, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He'll look deep for Pittman. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked up by Isaiah Rodgers.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Ready. White 25. White.
Winston will work out of the pistol. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Winston. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one a 1st down.
Ready. Blue way.
On 1st and 10, here's Winston. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
A nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On second down, Winston. And this will be incomplete.
And he's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw, and defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense. You got to capitalize and make those plays.
And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
15 yards. And the Giants first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Winston looking to throw. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Incomplete.
Try it again here from the 7-yard line. Second down and goal. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win for the men in blue. The Giants get it done. They got out of the gates hot, ran out to the big first quarter lead, did not look back as they cruise in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Giants are winners as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.